Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another scene in the living world of darkness, Rage Across New York. Tonight's scene, Garrett Cosma is on patrol, as doing his guardian duties, as usual. Um, and he will be getting in an encounter of two, but he doesn't know that. And I don't know much more about this scene now. So we'll just take it away with him walking the bond of the Sept in the Umbra.
As he goes ahead and walks along the bond of the Sept of the Umbra, one of the things that he'll actually go ahead and encounter is Lucas tending to one of the dove nests, actually, in the Umbra that serve as the Sept's spiritual wards. And as he goes ahead and sees the Shadow Lords sort of start to cross his path, he'll go ahead and wave, "Yo!"
Garrett turns his attention towards the sound of the yo, and he just kind of lifts his head up like, "What's up?"
Uh, Lots of stuff, actually.
Okay.
You around here earlier in the morning?
Uh, Somewhere. Why? What's up?
Well, apparently some people were up really early and really busy. Lucas says he's gonna go ahead and tend to one of the dove spirits rather physically. Apparently this guy here heard a loud mechanical howl early this morning, didn't he? Didn't he? Oh, he's so cute and adorable. Um,
Oh,
he,
that.
yeah, Teeth of Titanium Raya has been calling people to have a little bit of an audience with him.
Well, it was all the names that went on the City Hall mission, yeah.
Yep.
I
I
figured it'd
just,
happen.
yeah, I just spent last hour or so picking them off the ground, actually.
How bad is it?
Well, it seems as if some people lost some body parts, but through some kind of clemency, was asking for a Thier to go ahead and heal him. Chloe, that new Black Fury Galliard, uh, Eric, that get to finish Arun, and I found Rin face down in front of the Uktena Shrine, actually.
Mm.
Looks like she had it the worst off out of all of them. I don't exactly know what happened, but haven't seen the Glasswalker around. I heard him, though. The screams, that was.
Huh. Well, according to the mayor's press conference, one person was not clean, quote unquote.
I heard the same press conference as well.
If they were allowed to heal what Teeth did to them, then that must mean he's not too angry. But yeah, I figured something was going to happen as soon as I saw that press conference.
And as for Umbral side, and I can totally get away with it, Maeve is going to, in a very untimely fashion, come kind of galumphing along through the brush, and just kind of pop her way out in a frenzy of motion onto the trail with the most fantastically derpy, delighted look to have found both of the people that she would like to talk to in one place. So she'll just kind of pop out mid-conversation, be like, found you!
Howdy.
You did.
I have an idea. I think it might be a good idea.
Lucas is gonna go ahead and just with his eyes, go ahead and move his looking towards Garrett.
Let's hear it.
Okay. And so she'll plop her flanks down and look up to the both of them. So we've been going at this from one direction, but I figured most of the problem is them being in the park, right? And I was trying to think, what do you use to get people out of a park, to get them away from something? And I thought of something, though I'm not sure what exactly we'll have to hunt down to do it. But it's a good idea. So, you know how anytime they find something like some rare endangered something or other in a place, a bunch of the preservation groups will swoop in and have the place kind of cleared of human interaction and all that to preserve this magically endangered species, even if it's like a bug or a frog.
Yeah.
So what happens if we talk to something like, I don't know, like a migratory bird that's very much endangered, and have them make this one of the places that they stop on their migrations? This very rare thing gets spotted in the park. The enthusiasts come in, the preservation groups come in, and suddenly all these FFS people have to get out of range. Maybe their radios mess with the migration patterns or something. I don't know. But
Yeah, you don't know.
still,
We'd be trading FFS for the EPA.
how much do you think they'd be in here as opposed to FFS? And how worm-tainted do you think they are?
They'd shut down a lot of human foot traffic, including Hamid Garou.
Well, we already have to stay in the Umbra. It would still mean getting them further away from the cairn. I don't like that they're one concentrated push away from getting at it. It would be an annoyance, but it wouldn't be a threat.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of glances between them in an obvious search for feedback/approval.
There is precedent to getting people kicked away from area. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It involves a lot of legalese, but it is doable.
I bet you between Aaron and the Truth Catcher, they could probably get it to happen. I know.
Well, go ahead and mention Aaron's name. There's a deep inhale of breath from Lucas.
What? I mean, I know we don't usually bother the beta, but it's important. She obviously didn't catch who he was hissing on.
Tell her, Lucas.
Okay. Maebh, starting earlier this morning, the Warder has been calling anybody who professed to be on the mission to break into City Hall. And from the various encounters, I've spent the last hour picking them off the ground. Eyes missing, other things missing.
She
Goes ahead
winces
Doesn't
sympathetically.
explain. He doesn't explain the other things. And Aaron, I did not see, but I heard. Oh, I heard the screams.
Ooh.
Chloe, Eric, Rin, those are the ones that I got to. Haven't seen Aaron yet.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So, maybe not Aaron in that case. That's, I mean, I heard the howls, but, I mean, how bad are the rest of them? How much did they have to keep on them?
Actually, apparently, in the case of Chloe and Eric, they were quite lenient. Rin, I actually found at the shrine of Uktena, and I got her patched up, but I sort of just left her where she lay, getting the worst out.
When he mentions that it's at the shrine of Uktena, she very sharply cants her head.
She's a hunter of the lost. That's where they go.
I guess. That almost seems like an insult.
Insult.
To who?
Taking one of the people that Uktena is patronizing and dropping them broken at his shrine?
I'm assuming. Well, here's the thing. Team Ray has done it once or twice before. Dealt out some grievous wounds and then left people where they could be caught and attended to. I'm pretty dang sure that he thought that the hunters would go ahead and pick her up. I just got to her first.
It makes sense.
Don't think too hard on it.
Sorry.
Okay. Back to your idea. I don't know. I'm tired. I can't think straight right now. I'm going to finish up my patrol and go to sleep. In the morning, I'll relay it to someone.
Okay. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just
That's
tired.
P&E bait. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to have to ask one of you to go ahead and roll my dice.
Okay,
No, I didn't do very well. How many do you get?
I have 7 dice to roll, difficulty 4.
Jesus. Oh, damn it. I should have blanked mine. Because I forgot that I get a -2 difficulty. Fuck me.
What do you get -2 for?
For being in lupus and rolling something based in perception.
Oh.
Fair enough.
You get 4, Lucas.
Oh. I thought I was rolling for him. Might be.
I'll take William's roll.
Yeah.
Okay. There's something going on. He's definitely not lying. He's definitely looks exhausted and tired. Maybe not 100% fine.
Oh yeah, sure. How long have you been on these rounds, Garrett?
It's patrol. I do it. I go back.
What are you doing to yourself? It looks like you're dead on your feet. Did you take an extra route?
It's been a lot going on, right?
Yeah, there's been a lot going on.
Yeah. I'm in a lot of places.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I'm actually gonna.
Go ahead.
He says I'm actually gonna finish up patrol now, and then rest, because I deserve it. Damn it.
Oh, yeah, man. Whatever you're doing, take a load off.
And he actually will continue walking.
Little dove spirit goes ahead and trails off after you just for a hot second before flying ahead of you and pretty much settling in the next nest that serves as the other side of this ward system.
Okay.
That's all. Lucas goes ahead and turns towards Maeve.
Link.
To be honest, I'm kind of tired as well. Spent a little bit too much of myself today.
Do you at least think it's a doable thing? Is it better than what we're at right now? I'm not trying to... I'm not going to go and just do something without talking to people. But you two are usually pretty aware of what's going on, and you usually find things I miss.
Okay. It's an idea that is definitely doable. It involves you, again, like talking to the UPA, first to get an observer out here, and then providing like the evidence there. It involves quite a lot of legalese, quite a lot of politicking to actually push through this idea. Public opinion will definitely go ahead and sway things. So maybe a little bit of push during the legal system, maybe a little bit push in the media would definitely go ahead and get some of FSS like out. You're gonna have to cook up a lot of pseudo fucking science for this one to provide the evidence, but people don't really pay attention to like news or science and facts like that. Throw a bunch of shit out there. Yeah, she is. Senna is very good at that. I remember when she went ahead and published those articles about the fish.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a way to go ahead and sway public opinion. You may get FFS away from that particular area, or hell, worst thing that can probably happen is FSS goes ahead and starts a clean campaign where they go ahead and do lesser patrols, and they don't actually. Another complication that could come about is, like Garrett says, they come in and they never leave, which would be worse.
Well, if it's something that migrates, it means that they come in and then they go. Wouldn't the people not stick around when the birds weren't here, necessarily?
It would stick around within legal circles and possibly be used again. The idea is to, when they do migrate, clean up the legal situation afterwards. Like, make sure these conservationist laws are unnecessary after it's already done their purpose. Migratory work, that can work because they do move out of the environment.
And you can always get kin into the groups.
Because they hadn't
I'd be surprised if there weren't already children of Gaia kin in conservation groups.
Oh yeah, there definitely are. My brother walks those circles more often than I do nowadays.
I just didn't want to pass the idea up the chain if you and Garrett could point out giant gaping holes in it.
I don't see any holes right now, but then again, I'm kind of exhausted, to be quite honest.
She'll deflate a little and kind of glance after the direction Garrett went. Then look back to Lucas. Are you okay?
I'm more or less fine. I am more concerned and worried about quite a number of things. I just picked my tribe mate up from bleeding out from one of Teeth of Titanium's disciplinary actions, so I am most concerned about that, if you really want to know.
She can't really do the whole, like, firm her lips thing in Lupus, but she does kind of flick her ears back a bit and take on a slightly more stern expression about it. Kind of looking off, thinking about it, mulling it over. I mean, has he ever done anything that harsh before?
not to so many people in such a short time span. Goes ahead and shakes his head. I don't have any clue what the hell is going on anymore.
I'm surprised they haven't called wartime.
Oh God, Maebh, please don't even speak about calling wartime. I hate wartime.
We all do. And I hate the high band, but it is what it is.
The worst shit gets done during wartime. I just, he goes ahead and shakes his head.
Do you think it's okay if I at least bring this idea to Katori and see what he thinks? Or should I wait? Let the Guardians talk about it first. Assuming it gets passed up anyways.
Yeah, I think Garrett's gonna go ahead and you may go ahead and pass it up to the Guardians. Go talk to Sita. She's a ragabash. She's got a smart head on her shoulders. She will go ahead and poke holes in your plans if there are any. And talking to Katori just about the basics of the plan may help you as far as attracting a bird species, but that's all theory right now until we can work out the entire plan.
She'll nod a bit distractedly. Yeah. If nothing else, we can at least talk about the birds.
So what have you done with yourself all day? Or at least for the last time I've seen you.
Not a lot. Just what I always do. Been trying to think on how to press for the garden. Been trying to teach Lupita and Addie. Been trying to think of new Talons. Been trying to think of a boon for the push on the thingy.
Electrical substation, yeah, no.
That one.
One thing that should have been looked at some point or another. Actually, if somebody could talk to Katori about the atrocity realm, that's actually a good idea. We're going to have to go there anyways. Might as well have a little bit of a heads up as to what to expect. Shit, I probably should have looked at the true transports. If you could combine the idea of... Actually, no, they're all Tellurium side. Wouldn't matter. Fuck! Goes ahead and raise his hands. Oh, God, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. Goes ahead and raises his hands. I don't know anymore.
Are we all just gonna lose our goddamn minds? Is that what's happening?
That's exactly what we're doing.
That seems like what's happening right now.
Yeah! What phase of the moon is it? Quick question.
Gibbous.
Okay, Gibbous. No, that makes an entire lot of sense. We're all going crazy.
And she'll kind of lift up a paw and poke his leg. You guys aren't supposed to go crazy. No crazy for you.
Well, maybe when we are acting crazy, it's a sign to the rest of you that shit is going down.
Well, yeah. Of course.
Maybe it's just too hot. The possibility of wartime being called is actually a rather smart move to go ahead and make. It would force people to focus on the immediate, on the threat in question. and yeah, would focus on the threat in question and not be so necessarily distracted. But I hate wartime because people are so fucking concerned about what needs to be done, what ought to be done, the extremes we must go to. They don't think about like alternatives.
Well, that's why you and I are there. Because let's face it, the alternatives usually work better.
Lucas is going to go ahead and crouch down and scratch behind Maeb's ears. You're sweet, Maebh. You're really, really sweet, but I'm too tired to appreciate it right now.
She'll kind of half let her eyes and then give her head a shake. I'll let you finish. You get to sleep.
I need to go after this, he says, stepping back up, tending to the doves again. I need to go back to the meadow. I need to meditate. I need to regain my connection to the mother. And then I can go to sleep. He literally goes ahead and turns his back to you and starts tending to the doves once again. And after putting this tiny little packet of seeds within their nest and spreading it on the ground, he sort of disentangles himself from this little shrine/nest of dove spirits and starts to walk on to the next one.
And Maebh will, after watching the process once, go ahead and effect the quick shift back to Hamid and take a step or two after him. Can I help you with this? Make it go faster?
No, I wanted to take it. I want to take this time.
Okay.
I gotta think about a few things. He goes ahead and turns around. It's not that I don't appreciate the help. It's not that I wouldn't go faster. It's not like I wouldn't appreciate you by my side of this. It's just I want the time.
All right. And she'll go ahead and walk back off the path, take a step or two back towards the brush. She'll pause to kind of stick a hand on his shoulder and, very gently grasp it for a second and say, hey, take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, sure. He goes ahead and nods.
She'll quirk her brow and disbelief, but go ahead and nod lightly and reclaim her hand and go ahead and head back towards the cub cabins. Probably to make many sandwiches and leave them on his porch for him.
Lucas, for his part, tries to complete his round for the day. Tries to go ahead and find the shepherd meadow. It's about 12 midnight, all points concerned, by the time he reaches this point, and he tries to close his eyes, cross his legs, and breathe deeply. Breathe out. 13 long breaths to meditate.
And with that, I'm just going to go with thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And we'll see you next time on Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York.